in the game where Wesley took on Thurston at Ratmalana Air Force Ground. So great to see history being made in Sri Lanka's women's refereeing as well.
A not so great kick there by the DSN Anayaka player. So Wesley now with a brilliant opportunity here. Centre field scrum, DSN Anayaka with a man down. So it will be uncontested scrums. But they will have either side of the pitch to choose from. Adib Yusuf just having a chat with his fly half just to make sure what the plan is here.
Last season, Kaiselai was in the half-back position and they were utilizing him in 2 or 3 options at the wing, at the full-back and the fly half position. Here's Yusuf going in for big Gammampila.
First phase is taking into contact. Here's Senura Pires. Bit of a tumble there, but still Wesley with possession. Opting to go with their forwards. And they're gaining ground. This time switching back. The point of attack.
The big man Gamage brought down very well by the DS defense there.
Here's Yusuf distributing it. And Lai once again stepping inside. Then loses the ball. Unfortunately, that's the second time he's fumbled possession. So DSN Anayaka will be just happy to kill time here, settle things until they get their man back.
Of course, Hisham, Lai is a very skillful player, but he needs to keep his nerves, calm himself down, because it's a crunch game. He knows he can go in, but he has to look into the options as well. So his plays will be very crucial in the latter part of the game for the Wesleyites.
So Chamit Samarasinghe with the feed in for the Dons now. You would expect Umagilige to put the boot across and try to get DSN Anayaka onto the other side of the pitch. This time goes with a cross kick chip. Almost pays dividends. Was that a knock forward? Yes, it is. So Wesley will have advantage for the knock on.
That's Kavish Dilhara, not the biggest lad on the pitch, but strong stride there. And referee Alexander says there is an infringement as well. I think it's a high shot, Hisham, if I'm not mistaken.
So it could be trouble for DSN Anayaka. They've already got a player down. Wesley still with possession, still going forward. They're forwards. Here's Abdul acting as fly half, first receiver. DSN Anayaka College really need to get their defense up to the mark. They seem to be tiring now and conceding another penalty. Not rolling away is the call. So I'm pretty sure referee Alexander will now get his word across to the referee. He was off that other breakdown, and if by any chance the referee decides to penalize or take action further, it will be trouble, because it was DSN Anayaka's other flyer, Janidu Vijay Ratna, who was involved in that tackle or in that breakdown. Well, no, the referee will decide. That's not much of an issue to go to the pocket, so he will stick to the last penalty that was conceded.
Looks like they're going for touch, the Wesleyites.
Well, yes, DSN Anayaka are man down. It's one of their heavy men as well. The referee just having a chat. Maybe it's about the tackle height. It seems so. Trying to get the best of lip reading here, but it may be not right as well. But still, Wesley now opting for touch. Senura Pires with the kick. Into the 22 they go, and Wesley for sure will try the rolling maul here yet again. It seems a substitution on the card as well for Wesley.
It's Pavan Tiranagama, the number 2, the hooker, is out. I beg your pardon, he's the second row. He's playing at second row even though he's wearing number 2 jersey. And number 5 is in. That's Hamdan Shafraz, who will be in early 20th minute replacement for the Wesleyites.
Wesley, the line out is good. Here comes the Wesley drive forward. DSN Anayaka trying to exert maximum pressure, but still Wesley going forward. The play is still live. Peel off that rolling maul. But here's the crucial part. Is that a maul? Yes, it is. And there you go. Wesley concede possession. DSN Anayaka managing to survive that foray as well.
It's brilliant work coming there by Omika Bogahavatta, yes. He's mentioning last time these two teams met was in last year's league game at the Royal College Sports Complex, where DS clinched a hard-fought win, 21-29 if I'm not mistaken. So this time around, DS coming out of a great game last weekend against Zaira, 36-17 in the RIT Alice Memorial game. Here's DS again, Umagiliage in the pocket. If you notice there, Hisham, it's a very tiny in-goal area, so players from both sides have to be very, very mindful of the utilization of the space out there.
Exactly, and I think it favors the defending team when it comes to movements like that, because the kicker cannot go deep. He has to stay close because of that limitation here at the Sugadasa. But Wesley now with another line out just on their 22. Opt for the rolling maul again. They peel off the initial roller, but still with possession, but they're driven backwards by DSN Anayaka. They've got to use it. Has the referee call it to use, but Adib Yusuf snipes across the blind side. Lovely step inside to score. Beautiful Amana Bank try. Wesley's second try here. That was a brilliant try by the scrum half. Saw the gap, foxed his way through. A brilliant step inside, cuts back inside to score, and Wesley take the lead.
It's probably the first season for the Nipi scrum half, Adib Yusuf, playing since 2022, starting off in Tarusha Jayavira's outfit in 22, and he's paying dividends for all his efforts in the last few years. And again, Hadi has a very tough angle kick.
Well, he's been getting the angle right so far, regardless of the position of the kicks which has been offered. The last kick, the Bear of Martin managed to get through. Just needs to concentrate on his power. Here's Hadi, lines it up yet again. Has the direction but not the distance, so that's something which he'll need to work on. But Wesley are leading 15 points to 10. And if you can have a replay on that, here we go. The last moments of that try scoring moment. But we did mention that the DSN and Anayaka players or the forwards were seemingly looking tired. So was that perhaps just a lapse of concentration, or just not being aware enough of the space or where to be covered? But brilliant by Yusuf, saw the space, sniped through for a brilliant half-back try. The restart by DSN Anayaka College. Piris with the kick, doesn't find huge distance yet again, but will take play out of the 22-meter mark.
And Hisham, as you can see, the number 8 deputy skipper for the Dons, Thivain Pereira, is back in the field, and it's all 15 a piece from both the sides, and the Dons will definitely go all guns blazing out here.
DSN Anayaka, but unfortunately that's a poor line out. Wesley with the steal. They could send the ball out wide immediately and try a counter attack here. Ball was fumbled initially. The referee looking for assistance through his touch judge, but it's play on. To the big boys, they've got some men outside as well.
DS has got some really good jacklers there. They want to go in to contest for the rucks. Here's a youngster, the 15-year-old rather, Fawaz out here.
Brilliant injection of pace by Fawaz. saw him in action during the under-16 tournament as well. Was in a different class. Was referee playing advantage for offside. Wesley in attack. Brilliant hit by the Wesley player. That could be Tono, but referee will go back to the original penalty. Offside. So Wesley in attack. And here we go. They take a quick tap. Here's Lai using their big man on the outside, inches away from the try line. The ball is turned over. The DSN Anaika player was just stood up in surprise there.
Wesley's ruck clearance has been not the best of the clean outs in this game right here. DS have been pouncing on all the opportunities they get in the rucks. They've been turning over brilliantly well, and here's Umagilige caught there. I think he was just millimeters away from the, stepping on the dead ball area.
Well, you can't blame him because I don't know, because DSN Anaika were trying to create an angle for him. They didn't gain big yardage there through their pick and goes, but it's a risky move so close to the try line. So Umagilige just had to rush that kick, but Wesley now with another opportunity just outside the 5-meter line. They've got all their forwards here lined up. They'll surely go up for the rolling maul. The skipper collects the ball. Here comes Wesley, trying to angle that rolling maul. Referee says use it once. Still with the break, Tivain Pereira and another player working in tandem just to bring that player down. Wesley in attack, couple of meters outside their try line, taking their time. They've got men on the blind side as well. They go on the blind side. The player evades the first tackle, and that's a try for sure. Yes, it is.
It's big Emmanuel. He was sniping through the attack where to go, and yes, Hisham.
So Wesley's third Amana Bank try is from Ashen Emmanuel, and now DSN Anaika really got to get a grip of things here, because just 5 minutes outside of half time, they cannot afford Wesley to drift away from the scoreboard. There we go. Poor tackle attempt by both the players, you could say, by DSN and Anaika College. And Emmanuel barging his way through for Wesley's third Amana Bank try. Well, Abdul seems to be getting very fond of that area of the pitch. So far, all of his kicks are coming from the left-hand side of the pitch.
Absolutely, Sham. It's been a field day of corner flag kicking practice for the young lad.
Yet again, seems to have got these angles right, but just didn't have the distance, and the referee seems to be saying that there needs to be a substitution. I think maybe a blood substitution.
Looks like the big man Shafraz, Hamdan Shafraz, is having a blood bin out there in the right ear.
So 20 points to 10. DSN Anaika made a promising start. Wesley replied back with interest, but towards the latter part of this first half, Wesley have started to get control of this game. DSN Anaika just have to settle things down, perhaps try to cut down this deficit.
I think Hisham, an HIA test will be done by the matchday doctor, as Shafraz is substituted by Hashib Thabit, number 20.
So is he the brother of
Hafiz Thabit, who played in 2022 season, a co-vice captain, also a promising player for the Police Sports Club this year.
DSN Anaika with the restart. Senator Pires this time finds good touch there, brings play just close to the halfway mark. So DSN Anayaka, this is where they need to step up in terms of leadership, game management, because for me it has been an area where they really need to improve. Yet again, prime possession lost, but they retain possession of that line out, perhaps not the way they intended to do it. But DSN Anayaka now with possession, their big forwards trying to barge their way through, but Wesley with some superb rush defense here, some good spot tackles to keep the DSN Anayaka big men at bay. Here's Divain.
Also there, Isham, in the previous line out, you saw Wesley skipper Shem Mendes going for the steal out there. Ooh, not rolling away. Nahil Jaya giving away easy penalty for the DS lads. Skipper Umagilege with the big boot will definitely clear his lines out, and they will opt for the rolling maul from the DS side with their bigger forwards out here.
Well, that's a good kick to touch. Brings his team into the 22. So perhaps Wesley know what's coming. It's about how they execute the defense, but I wouldn't mind Wesley actually contesting this line out as well. But no, they don't. DSN Anayaka going for the rumble, going forward. So far, Wesley managing to hold them, but was that maul brought legally? Referee playing at one. No, in fact, it's a maul. So Wesley managing to hold on there, and DSN Anayaka once again giving away possession and a prime opportunity as well. So Wesley from their end will perhaps just try to wind down the clock, take this lead into the break. DSN Anayaka just got to, as you can see, it's just that we know what is expected. They're just trying to take the game from set piece to set piece. But with the players like Tathira, Janitha Wijeyaratne.
I was going to say about Janitha Wijeyaratne, Hisham. He's been a bit of a silent player right here. He's he's a shining bright in the DS outfit in every game. He's very vocal. He's out there. But today seems to be a bit silent in the Dons camp today.
Well, you can credit. Well, here we go. Coming back to the game, the Wesley number 8 making a break. Wesley with possession. Here's Pires. Here's Lai. Sends it out to Abdul. Has a man on the outside. Here's Fawaz once again with that brilliant step. Finds space. Needs support, but decides to go on his own. Brilliant pick up by the youngster, but just bundled into touch by the last man defending. It's brilliant to see this youngster having so much pace, so much gas in him. This time the supporting player was a bit late, so I think it was the right option there by Fawaz. Here we go. Abdul draws the man, sends out the pass. There we go. Brilliant goose step there. Off you go. There you go. Support should have come a bit early, but Fawaz tried the option, almost paid off, but just last moment defending by the Wesley. Sorry, DSN Anayaka skipper, but yet again Wesley with the steal at line out time. Here's the big men now for the double blues, taking it forward into the red zone. They go. They've got men on the outside. Pires coming back inside. Wesley need to secure possession. They've got plenty of men outside as well. They need to send this ball out wide.
He loves to go into contact, Senra Pires. He loves to get on those big hits there.
Here's the skipper taking it into contact as well. Once again, the big boys making heavy inroads for Wesley. Inches away from the try line now. Is this another Amana Bank try coming up for Wesley? They've got players on either side. Good tackle there by the DSN Anayaka, but there we go. That's another try. Another Amana Bank try for Wesley. That's number 13.
That's the
Dylan
vice
De Silva,
captain.
the vice captain. Brilliant try. Continuity of play. And DSN Anayaka are just drifting away from this game. Wesley in total ascendance. And perhaps it may be the last move of the first half. And with Abdul finally getting perhaps an easier angle to kick, we could see Wesley going into the break with a 17-point lead. Didn't think twice there. De Silva saw the space, had a man on the outside, but decided to go himself as well. So Abdul, with perhaps the last play of this first half, with a kick from where he started the scoring for his team. Has a look, lines it up, looks good yet again, and is good as the flags go up. And with half time, Wesley with a 17-0 lead.
Of course, Hisham, it's a 27-10 lead out. Yes, it is a 17-point lead out here. So DS started off with a bang in the opening minutes of the game, and let's see what these lads in blue and gold, in black and gold, the Dons, how will they strike back in the second half? They have an experienced panel of coaches. Veteran Asela Deshapriya. Interestingly, Coach Asela started off his junior coaching career at Wesley. He comes from Dukhanangar Vidyalaya, probably one of the only coaches who did not play top division rugby but coaching a top division A division schools team and the Air Force club rugby outfit as well. So Wesley, of course, coached by Henry Terrence, the former heavy skipper Sia, and the newly appointed Candy Sports Club forwards coach as well. Yes, the halftime confirmation. Hisham, we have a 17-point lead, like you said, Wesley 27 and DS 10. And of course, if you are watching a crunch game like this, whether you are a Wesleyite, a Don or a neutral fan, Melbourne has chick bits, Crisco, Snackers and many other varieties of Melbourne items. So you can grab a Melbourne biscuit and enjoy the rest of the game. Stay tuned with the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. We'll be back with the second half action.
ජීවිතයම මිහිරයි